Hey guys, so I am going to film my December haul for you, and just to give you fair warning, it's going to be a long one, so buckle in and let's get started. So the first couple of things I bought were from Target, and Target had, not Cyber Monday I think, but the Tuesday after, they had a 25% off beauty deal plus an extra 10% off select beauty and personal items. And of course you get your standard red card 5% off discount if you're a red card member, which I highly recommend, by the way. You can get a red card debit card, which is basically like the functional equivalent of writing a check to Target, and then they just deduct that amount from your bank account. So no credit cards or anything like that, but you still get all the discounts and the free shipping and all that. So I got the Pixi Glow Tonic, because Caroline Hirons talks about this all the time, and this is 5% glycolic acid, aloe vera, and ginseng, and this is the 3.4 fluid ounce size. Normally this would retail for $15. I'm not as good about using chemical exfoliants as I probably should be, so I thought might as well give this one a try. And then I also got the correction concentrate, and this is a peachy under eye corrector, like so, and this would normally retail for $12. With the discount and everything, I paid $18.36, so that would have been like $27 pre-tax, and I got it for $18, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I wanted to compare this product to the NYX correction, what is this called? Yeah, it's a dark circle corrector. So also kind of a peachy tone. So this is the NYX dark circle corrector. Oh, it has like a little plastic. So I haven't used this yet, obviously. And then also I have the Tarte CC under eye corrector, which I've been using pretty religiously the last few months maybe. So I've been enjoying that, but I wanted to kind of test out some other options. I also have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, I think it's called. Not the concealer, but like the corrector. So I want to do a video comparing those and letting you guys know what I think. So that was all Target, the two Pixi products. And then from Sephora, I got the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. And I've used this once, and to be honest, I'm not 100% in love with it. I don't hate it. I'm sure you've seen tons of people talk about this right now. I'm not totally in love with it, the product, but I am in love with the packaging, so I don't regret purchasing it. I'll continue to try and play around with it and see how I do with it. I think I've just used some other eyeshadows in the last couple months that have kind of spoiled me for sort of the normal mainstream eyeshadow formulas, like the Visart and the Makeup Geek foiled shadows. So it's still a pretty palette though. And I have purchased the blush palette, and that's on its way to me, and I also purchased this Firebird lipstick that just came out, I think this month in January. So yeah, it's kind of partly just a collector's thing, partly those two products, the blush palette and the lipstick, both have gotten pretty good reviews, and so has this eyeshadow palette for that matter. It's not a total dud by any means. And I did use my $25 gift card that Sephora sent out to VIB Rouge members in December. So I felt slightly better about paying $33, is that the math? Yeah, something like that, rather than the $58 that it retailed for. And also I got another sample of the Benefit Air Patrol, a sample of the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and then a sample of the Sephora Express Eye Makeup Remover Wipes, which I don't mind getting wipes in like travel packaging like this, and I'm more likely, I think, to use a product like this that is in this kind of foil packaging because it's it's just a wipe and it's easy to throw in a bag or whatever. Oh, and then the deluxe sort of gift with purchase or sample I got was Angel by Terry Mugler. And to be honest, I tend to collect these just kind of for the packaging. I prefer spray when it comes to perfume, but these little bottles are really cute, and you can see it has the star on the top, so really cute little design. So also from Sephora, they were doing a deal where their collaboration with hakuho-do, which is a Japanese brush company, I think they were buy one get one free or buy one get one half off, I don't know, but they were at a significant savings. So I bought two, and they're nice, don't get me wrong. Really nice packaging. Let me see here. So they come in a box like so with this sleeve, and the brush, which I've taken out, would be through these loops, and it gives you a little picture of what the brush would look like. I don't know what I'll do with these boxes, but it seems like it would be a shame to throw them away. But anyway, they come in a nice packaging, and this is one of the brushes I got. This is the Angled Concealer brush. All of the brushes they made for Sephora are synthetic. Their traditional brushes that they sell, I think, are mostly natural hair. A lot of them anyway. But this is a angled concealer brush, so you can see it has kind of a slope to it. And both of these brushes that I bought were reviewed highly by Laura, HapaGirl8, and she has a passion for brushes, especially luxury Japanese brushes, so I kind of trusted her on what to buy. And they feel really nicely made. The ferrule and everything feels really secure. I think this is like a lacquered wooden handle, and it has, of course, the Sephora hakuho-do labeling there, and then on the back, which I can't even tell you if this is upside down or not, but I don't know what that says, if it's the name of the brush or what. So I bought this one, and I also got the what is it called? Fan cheek brush, which is almost kind of similar to this one. It has kind of a domed shape to it. So I don't know if the deal is still going on. If it is, you might want to check some of the brushes out. I'm glad I didn't pay full price for these. I would have much rather taken that money and spent it on actual hakuho-do brushes. For the price, I didn't mind getting a couple nice quality synthetic brushes. So with that order, I got a sample of my Burberry, the Eau de Toilette. I got a sample of the Josie Maran Argan Matchmaker Serum Foundation, and a sample of Black Opium by YSL. And then the deluxe gift with purchase was the NUDESTIX Magnetic Eye Color in Angel. And I purchased one of their eye pencils a long time ago now. This is just one of the, I guess, normal eyeshadow sticks, not the magnetic formula. So I wanted to kind of, I don't know, play with a different formula. These have become a lot more popular. The normal eye pencil is just kind of a wooden pencil, I guess. The magnetic has this, I don't know, black type pencil. So yeah, the magnetic does look quite a bit more metallic. So this is Angel, and that is the shimmer eye pencil, or maybe the shade is just shimmer, but anyway, that's what those are. And this one has like a smudger to it. So anyway, it was a basically free gift with purchase, so I figured why not. Alright, so Sephora usually does a 20% off sale items after Christmas. I think it actually started maybe like the 23rd or the 24th for VIP Rouge members, but I got a couple things in the sale, and I did actually buy the gift packaging because I wanted to kind of see what it was like, and I really liked their motif or theme for their holiday packaging this year. So the black and the gold foil and the stripes, and so anyway, so I thought this would just be a nice box to use for storage afterwards. But you can see it's a pretty sturdy box, and it has a magnetic flap, and then it opens like so, and I think I might like glue this part here to the back just so it's a little bit more sturdy. I assume it's kind of done like that to allow for better storage. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway. And then it just comes with like their standard kind of manila packing paper. I kind of wish they had done maybe just some black tissue paper. I think it would have elevated it a little bit. But anyway, and then the items I purchased, I think minus the samples, actually came inside the box. So I got this Sephora Frequent Flyer travel set, and I have tons of different travel containers, but what intrigued me about this is that this is an airless pump, which I don't think I've seen, or at least I don't own. So it came with some, I guess, stickers. So this is the front side. So it says hand cream, body lotion, night cream, moisturizer, conditioner, shampoo. And then it came with this little jar here, which actually looks like it's a little bit dented, but that's all right. And this is a 0.51 fluid ounce jar, and it has this kind of rubberized, I don't know, gasket or something, but it looks like a jar that you might actually receive your face cream or eye cream in. Depositing your eye cream into this might not make much sense because your eye cream jar is likely about that size anyway. But then it comes with a little spatula to scoop your product into there. They all have kind of annoying, don't you hate it when that sticky stuff is on your products and you have to use Goo Gone? Anyway, so it came with this pump, which, to be honest, it looks like there might be a hairline fracture in the plastic, so I'm not too thrilled about that. But anyway, it is 0.51 fluid ounce and has a pump. Somehow you use this stick guy to set up the airless pump mechanism, so this wasn't very expensive. I want to say it was like $5 or something, and you get 20% off of that. And then I did get this Makeup Forever Lash Show kit. So it had their kind of pretty glitter packaging. And it shows you on the back here what it comes with. It comes with a pair of false eyelashes, a graphic liner, and a, I think, travel size of their Smoky Extravagant Mascara, which I have used and liked. So comes wrapped in some tissue paper, and then you can see the products here. These are number N403 Natural Impact Lashes. And then their graphic liner, which is a felt tip. It's pretty black. And then also their mascara. So I've used a, I guess, deluxe sample. It gets confusing when you talk about like deluxe samples and the travel size and whatever, but this is the deluxe and this is the travel. So the travel has a bit of a tapered handle, which is kind of nice. This would be 4 milliliters and this is 5. So you're not really getting a lot more product. Let's see here. I think the brushes are really about the same. So just something to keep in mind if you are tempted to purchase like a travel size mascara. Alright, and then I also got a Sephora colorful sequin glitter eyeshadow in All That Glitters, and I believe this was $5 as well. So it's not a shade I'm likely to wear all that often, but it is actually a really smooth feeling formula. Applies a little patchy, but very yellow gold metallic eyeshadow if you're looking for one of those. And then sample wise, I got another Chloe Eau de Parfum, another Benefit Air Patrol, and then a Makeup Raw Sauce Hydrating and Nourishing Essence. And this uses their signature ingredient of maple tree sap, which was intriguing to me. But this is just like a little foil packet from the website. It looked like it might be something that you could close the top back on, so I'm a little disappointed in that, but for, you know, one of their free samples, you can't really complain, I guess. Alright, so also from Sephora, this wasn't in the sale, but I just felt like I needed it in my life because I'd run out a really long time ago, and I guess with the colder weather and everything, just seemed like a good idea. So this is the Bite Agave Lip Mask, and they changed the packaging since when I had it before. It used to be in a metal tube, which wasn't ideal because it would crack and the product would kind of seep out and the coating would kind of flake off the tube. So they've changed to a plastic tube, which in theory is an improvement, but it's really hard to actually get the product out because it's a very thick formula, and something about the plastic is just, it's just not easy, I guess. So I don't know what the sort of ideal solution would be if they put it into a pot or something, but it is a really good formula if you have very dry lips. It does have lanolin as its chief ingredient, so if you're vegan, it may not be the product for you, but it is a very, very nice lip product for the winter months. So sample-wise, I got a sample of the Basquiat Deep Hydration Sleeping Mask, and also Alien by Terry Mugler, and another My Burberry Eau de Toilette. And then the deluxe gift with purchase I got with that order was a mini deluxe sample of the Guerlain KissKiss lipstick in number 325. And I think this may have been one of these samples that they post on their Facebook page every Friday. So if you're not aware of that, they usually put up a code that you can redeem for a deluxe sample with a $25 purchase. So this is a nice, I mean, for luxury, that's about usually what you get as far as quantity. But it does have nice packaging, and I hadn't tried really any of the Guerlain lipsticks, I don't think, so I always like to kind of test them out before I go for the full size. Alright, and then one last order from Sephora. This was a sale item, or both were sale items, I should say. I got the Formula X The Look, which is a maroon cream nail polish in a gold glitter. This shade is Obsessed, and this one is Out of Sight, if you're wondering. So this was $6 plus 20% off, and I just figured I would expand my Formula X mini collection. If you haven't seen these before, these little nail polish bottles snap into these caps, I guess you could say. So you can kind of mix and match and create your perfect system, I guess. They have like different base coats and top coats and all that, usually in sets of 4. So got that. And then the main item was this Alexis Bittar for Sephora brush. And I think this was first released on the Sephora website like last Christmas, but it was some ridiculous price then, and I didn't want to pay that much for it, so it went down to $39 plus the 20% off, so yeah, I guess right around $30 is what I ended up paying for it, which I don't think is bad for a brush. And this is supposed to have Made with Swarovski crystals, lucite, 24 karat plated gold, and satin, a revolutionary synthetic hair that creates excellent pickup and luxuriously soft application. And last I checked, this is still available in their sale section. You can't get the 20% off anymore, but you can still, I guess, buy it for $39 or whatever it is now. So this is the brush. It's kind of just like a tapered powder brush. It's really, really soft. And as you can see, it has that gold and crystal, and it's a really pretty brush. It's one that you might want to just like display on your vanity. And it comes with a little travel case like so, and it has the metal edging there, and then it has a pocket, actually 2 pockets, that you could put the brush into, and then in the flap, and then this is kind of a suede-y material. I don't know if it's real suede or not. Probably not. If it's a synthetic hair, they might just want to make it, you know, vegan friendly. But you can see it has the Alexis Bittar for Sephora collection, and then it has this little zippered pouch. And I tried putting, let's see, I just have this Becca compact here. This is the Champagne Pop, just for reference. So the problem, the pocket actually comes down like about to there, I'd say. But when you put the product in and the brush, it makes it a little hard to roll it up. And this is a magnetic closure, so you'd have to, the magnetic bit is like right here. So unfortunately, I don't know what you could put in there. Maybe if you wanted to just put like, I don't know, lipstick or something, but it doesn't really work trying to put any sort of compact in there, which is unfortunate. But anyway, the brush is really pretty. Also comes with this little like polishing cloth, I guess. So it would have made a really nice sort of gift presentation. The funny thing is though, in the bottom, it came with this card for 25% off a purchase at Alexis Bittar, but that expired January 10th, 2015. So doesn't really do you any good. It was just a generic code though. Sephora was the code. So I guess if you had wanted to purchase something from them back in December of 2014, you could have used that code. And then sample wise, another Basquiat Deep Hydration Mask, Marc Jacobs Maude Noir, and another My Burberry Eau de Toilette. That's what happens when you purchase too many orders in too short of time frame. You get a lot of the same samples. So I got a couple of brushes from Hautelook when Morphe was on there. I got the G30 and the G2, and I think Nicole from Young Wild and Polished raves about this brush as, you know, one to blend out your under eye concealer and so forth. And this brush I wanted to compare to this e.l.f. brush, which doesn't have a label on it, but I think it's like it's one of their new ones. It's like a synthetic contour brush. So I wanted to compare it to this one, and then I also have the Tarte, I don't even know what it's called, the sculptor brush maybe. So look for a comparison video of those 3 brushes coming soon. And this one I just got because Nicole talked about it a lot. So anyway, so the G2 was $10 and the G30 was $9, and shipping was $8, which always kind of gets me because you get so excited about what you see on Hautelook, but then you remember that you have to pay $8 in shipping, and unless you're buying enough quantity-wise, you don't necessarily get a great discount because of the shipping. So, alright, so from Tarte, I think they were doing some sort of 20% off sale, and I got a backup of my CC Under Eye Corrector in light medium. And this was a product I wanted to try for a while. Ashley Makeup TIA, or whatever her screen name is, she had talked about this in a favorites video, and I am not a accomplished liquid eyeliner applier, so I thought this might be an interesting option to try. And what it is, if you haven't seen it, it comes in a little tube, and then it has a like sloped tip. And the idea is that you would push the product up into this little well and then dip. It comes with a little angled eyeliner brush. You would dip it into that and then apply your eyeliner. It was a lot thicker than I was expecting. I don't know if I got a bad one, but you can see, like, I just used this once and already it looks like I've used it repeatedly, like all the air has kind of, I don't know, been sucked out of it. So I don't know if it just got dried out or what, but it's very thick. I found it wasn't very opaque or black when I applied it. I had to go over it with MAC Black Track Fluid Line. So yeah, I would say this is not a great product for me personally. I think if it were more liquidy, it would be a better option, but it's just really thick, but it doesn't go on opaque. And I will note, when I first kind of was pushing the tube to get product out, like a little black speck of product kind of shot out and, I don't know, got on my arm somewhere, so something to be aware of if you're wearing a white shirt. But anyway, with those products, I got a Deluxe Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which is a good one, and then a sample of the Maracuja Sea Brightener, which I think I've used this in the past, and I think it kind of gave me eczema underneath my eyes, so if you have sensitive skin, it may not be a good product for you, but anyway. So from Beautylish, I purchased the Wayne Goss Holiday Brush, and he described this as a finishing brush. So you would use this to kind of apply a light layer of powder or whatever to kind of blend out any edges. And this is a really gorgeous brush. I think they're sold exclusively through Beautylish, and Wayne, he has a lot of videos about these brushes and how to use them, etc. But these are handmade by Japanese artisans, and I think this one is blue squirrel hair, if I'm not mistaken, or some sort of squirrel hair. And this is not a cheap brush, but it is really amazingly soft and beautiful. So Beautylish does have a payment plan where you can kind of break up purchases into multiple transactions over a few months, so you could try that. Or he does have a whole line of brushes. So he has kind of a more premium line, and then he has a more budget-friendly line, which are still not cheap, but they're, as I said, really nicely made. I think the more budget line are goat hair, maybe. But these are some of his other brushes. This is the 02 brush, which is a sort of tapered, you can use this for blush or bronzer or whatever. And then this is the number 3 brush. It's a crease brush. And then this is the number 6 brush, which is a blending or eyeshadow brush. So if you want just to get a sense of the quality of his brushes without chilling out, I think this was over $100. You can buy one of these options or one of the other ones just to get a sense of what his brushes are like and then decide if you want to invest. But it is a really beautiful brush. I haven't heard anyone say that they've regretted getting this. And also, I think, like when I mentioned those Sephora hakuho-do brushes, even though those are soft, they're synthetic and they just feel different against the skin. So you can really appreciate a brush like that. But I'm gonna pause and pick up with part 2. So I'll link that video down below once I have that up. But please subscribe and you'll see all my future videos pop up in your inbox, and I'll talk to you very soon.